Hello guys, welcome to today's tutorial. In this tutorial today, I'm going to be walking you through how to manage widgets on your blog. So you can see it right here. Everything we have on this blog, they are posts that are sectioned into categories. So you can see it right here. We have featured news, we have top stories, we have politics, we have sport, we have lifestyle, and so on. And in one of the previous classes, I've taught you how to create posts and arrange them into categories. Now, how do you put those posts and categories in the front end actually matters, because that can actually be a challenge when you are trying to create your blog using WordPress. But it is very simple. It is managed through theme customization and also widgets. Okay, this upper part is being managed through customization tab, and then the other part of this page is managed through widgets. Now let us get down to it. So if I come back to my dashboard here and I come under appearance, you can see widgets right here. So if I click on the widgets, then it is going to take me to this environment, and on this environment right here you can see the widget that this theme is having. Now take note of one thing here. The widget is not the same for all themes. What you are going to be seeing right here depends on the type of theme that you are using. So for this theme right now, we have the sidebar, which most of the themes we have. Okay, then we have the primary widget area, we have the secondary widget area, we have the above footer widget area, then we have footer widget 1, footer widget 2, 3 and 4. Then we have inactive widgets. Inactive widgets are widgets that are not active on your blog. So it is not related to theme, it is just a WordPress theme. Okay, now these are the widgets that we have on this theme. Now let us take care of this. If we check here on the sidebar, we have post thumbnail. So let us go to the front end and check for post thumbnail. Let me click on a post, then we check the sidebar and see what we have. So you can see it right here. We have post thumbnail. That simply means if I remove this from here, then I'm not going to see it here again. Now let me go back to the home page and check other sections on the home page. Now this is sidebar. Now we have the primary widgets. Okay, so I'm going to click on this drop down. Then from the primary widget we have top stories. So let's go to our front end and check. So you can see it right here, top stories. So that simply means if I remove this widget from here, then I'm not going to see top stories here again. Okay, then moving down in this same primary widget area, we have another widget which is politics. Then if I move down on the front end, you can see it right here, politics. Then if I come back to the widget area, you can see technology, another widget in that same primary widget area. Then if I come back to the front end, you can see it right here, technology. Now let me leave this place and go to the secondary area. So if I come to the secondary area, you can see lifestyle. So let us look for lifestyle here. You can see it right here. This is the secondary, which is lifestyle. Okay, that is how it is when you are trying to manage your widgets according to the content on the front end of your blog. So let us move to footer widget 1. Footer widget 1, we have brief news, and this is the text that we have there. So if you come to the front end also and come to the footer widget, you know, in this footer side now we have widget 1, 2, widget 3, widget 4. Okay, so if I come on widget 1, we have brief news, and this is it right here. Then if I come on footer widget 2, we have recent posts, and this is it right here. And footer widget 3, and on footer widget 3 we are having category. So let's check it. Footer widget 3, we have category. Then footer widget 4, we have post that is not having a title. and this is it right here. Now if I click on this widget, of course you are going to see the name of the widget. The name of the widget is Ascender List Post Thumbnail Widgets. So let's go to the primary widgets. So if I come here, you can see the preview, but if I click on it, I'm going to see the type of widget that is used. So you can see Ascender Grid List Post Widget. Now this Ascender is the name of the theme. Okay, so you can see brief news by Ascender. That simply means you are going to be seeing different widgets according to the theme. Okay, but the usage is almost the same. You just need to know how you use your widget. Now, how do you see all these widgets? You can see this widget, Ascender Grid Post Widgets. So if you want to see all these widgets, you can come to the block inserter here and click on it. Then you will see different blocks here. So let me look for grid. Okay, so you can see it right here, Ascender Grid List Post Widgets. But I don't like using this particular environment just like this. It is easier when you use Classic Widget plugin, and this environment will change. It will be easier. Now in the old version of WordPress, that was what they were using, but now WordPress has upgraded and this environment is looking like just post environment. So I want to go to plugin and install Classic Widgets. Don't forget we are working on widgets, and we want to go back to Classic Widgets. Now you can work with what you have if it is convenient for you, but I think Classic Widgets is easier to use. So I'm going to search for Classic Widgets. All right, so we have it right here, and I'm going to install it and activate it. Okay, so our Classic Widget plugin is activated right now. So let's go back to our appearance and click on widgets. Now I have told you one thing in the course of this course, that once you think of additional feature to add to your WordPress, just think of plugins. So now you can check this environment again. You can see that the environment has changed, but the content remained the same with Classic Widgets. So let us go. Instead of us now using block inserter, you can see the necessary widgets that we have to use. They are here already. You can see them right here. You can see Ascender Grid Post, Ascender List Post, Ascender Social Icon, Ascender List Widgets. So you can see them right here. So instead of you clicking on the block inserter, try to customize, all you have to do is just to click, then it will give you the available widget. You click on the widget and click on add, then it will add it for you. So what to do first is to remove all these widgets from the front end. This is going to be a bit long video, but of course it's worth it. Okay, so let me remove this from the sidebar. I want to delete. Okay, so I will fast forward this video. Let me just delete all the widgets. Okay, so all the widgets now, they are deleted. Now let me go to the front end again and see what happens. Now you can see that all the widgets are removed except this section that we need to remove from the customization tab. Don't forget I told you that if you are working with your widget, you will see it under widget or you see it under customization tab. So let us go to our customization tab. To go to our customization tab, we'll come under appearance and click on customize. So we have it right here. Now under this customization tab, you will see front page option. So I want to click on it. Then we have flash news section and we have banner section. So we want to turn off the banner section. So I want to refresh this front end. Then you can see that our front end is empty. So we need to put those widgets back, arranging them. Now take note of something. It is possible that I don't even turn on this. It is possible that I don't turn it on. I may just want to arrange the widget from here. The widgets are not in the widget placeholder, but we can see the placeholders right here. So according to this theme now, we have the sidebar, we have the primary widget area, secondary widget area, above footer widget area, footer widget 1, footer widget 2, footer widget 3, and footer widget 4. So that was why I said web page anatomy is very important. You need to study it, because that is what is going to be used when you are trying to study your website. So you need to know what footer is, you need to know what widget is. So from the sidebar now, let us add our first widget. So we want to add list of posts. Let us look for ascender list post. So we have it right here, ascender list post widget. So we have all the available widget area that we have on this theme. So we have the primary, secondary, above footer, footer 1, footer 2, footer 3, footer 4. So we want to put it on the sidebar. So we are going to click on sidebar. Okay, then I'm going to click on add widgets. Right here you can see section title. If you want to give it a title, good. If you don't want to give it a title, it's all okay. So I want to give it a title. I want to say recent post. Okay, then if you want to add view all button, you can add it. So I'm going to add view all. Then you can select category that you want to display. But if you want to display the category randomly, then you leave it like this without selecting anything. Then you click on save. Okay, so that has been saved. Now if I come under any of the category, then you can see by the right hand side here, I'm having recent post that I just added here. You can see the recent post. Then for the primary widget area, I want to add grid post. So we have ascender grid post here. So I'm going to add it to primary widget area and click on add widget. So let me select a category from here. Let me make it business, and then on the section title I'm going to say business. All right, then I'm going to click on save. Okay, so if I go to the front end now, let me click on home, because that widget is not sidebar. So you can see it right here. Now I have this post. The front end was initially empty. Now I have this post because I have added a widget. So I want to add another widget to this primary section. So let me look for tile post. I want to add this tile post. I want to add it to the primary widget. Okay, so I'm going to click on add widget. So right here on this primary widget, we have one and we have two widgets. So this is the recent one we added. And then I want to choose another category. Let us choose technology, for instance. Then on the section title, I'm going to write technology. Okay, then I'm going to click on save. All right, so if I come back to the front end and refresh, you can now see that technology post is showing up. And notice something, this first widget is just maintaining one row, while this one is arranged in another form. Okay, so different widgets can give you different formation. Now let us go back to our customization tab and turn on this banner section. So I'm going to publish it, then I go back to my front end and refresh it. Good, so you can see what we have here. So from an empty theme, let's assume that you are not working with demo content, you are starting from the beginning. So this is how to put your posts. When you have created your post and your category, this is how to put them on the front end. Now from the customization tab, you can change all these posts, because this banner section now has feature news and editor choice, then one in the middle, then another one in the middle. So if I come to the customization tab, you can see main banner setting, editor's choice setting, which is this one, and then we have featured news settings, which is this section here. Okay, so you can see each of them. Select post one, you can see it right here. This is the post. So from here you can change all the posts that you have in this section. Why I am not dwelling too much on this is that if you change this theme, you are going to see something different. But whatever you have in your theme, if you come to the customization tab and widgets area on your admin page, you are going to see where to remove and add your post. So you will see where to arrange your post in your theme. So let me just refresh here. Okay, so this is what we have for now. On the secondary menu, let us just add a widget. Of course, you should have an idea of what I'm trying to teach you right now. So on the sidebar, we've put what widgets. You can put as many as possible widgets on the widget area. So we put 2 on the primary widget area. Then on the secondary, let us put 1 widget. Let us put grid list post. So let us look for grid list post. You can see it as sender grid list post. If you are changing your theme, you will not see as sender grid post. You will see other widgets related to that theme. Okay, so if I click on it and click on secondary widget area and click on add post, you can see on the secondary widget area it has been added. So I can select another category. Let me select sports. Then on the title, I'm going to put sports. Then I'll click on save. Then you can also look at these widgets very well. If it is having other customization, then you can do your customization. Like now, number of posts to displace or pass over. So if you don't want it to show some number of posts that are latest, then you can include it here. Like, okay, skip 2 posts, then it will skip. Okay, so let me go to the front end and refresh. What we have here is what? Sports. Yep. So on the front end, you can now see what we have. We have sports. Okay, so this first section here to the left hand side is the primary, while to the right hand side is the secondary according to this theme. So you can see it right here that our page is coming back to life. So we have the footer section now. So let me just add 1 widget to the footer, then I end this video so that it will not be too long. Already you get the idea. So let us look for recent posts, for instance. So we have recent posts here. I'm going to click on the widget and click on footer widget 1 and add it to footer widget 1. Then I'm going to write the title recent post. Okay, then I'm going to save. All right, you can see we have display post date. So if you like it, you can check it. Now I want to refresh this page. So under footer widget 1, we have our recent post. So if I'm adding anything to widget 2, widget 3, widget 4, they will also appear. So you get the idea now. That is how to do it. So in this video, we have removed all the posts on this page and put them back. So a quick recap of it is that whatever you are seeing on the front end right here, according to your theme, you will find the widgets in your widget area in the admin dashboard under appearance or under customization tab of the WordPress. Alright, if you are watching this tutorial right here, this is just a class in a full course on how to use your WordPress to develop a website from beginner level to the advanced level. So if you want to learn other aspects of it, you can check the playlist. I've put the link in the description box below. And if you want to check other tutorials that I've created on this channel, you can click on the title of the channel below this video. Then it will land you on the home page of my channel. Then you can click on the playlist and check other playlists that I've created and see other videos that you can learn from. Alright, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel and turn on notification bell so that you can receive instant notification whenever I drop my next video. So I will see you in my next video. Happy learning.